One pasuk for today from Mishlei, where Perek Yud Bet, Pasuk Yud Daled. Mi peri pi ish yisbatov. From the fruit of the mouth of man, he will be satiated for the good. Ugumul yedei adam, and the reward from the hands of man, yashivlo, will be returned to him. So this is the fruit from the mouth of man, he will be satiated for the good, and the reward from the hands of man will be returned to him. So here, the Gaon of Vilna says something that is it's a bit kind of scary, but it's also could be beneficial. He explains a concept that I've heard before with regards to Lashon Hara, but here he says it seems like for all the mitzvot. He says as follows, that he says first, if you notice, the pasuk starts with the word ish, and then it says the word adam. Both mean man. Mi peri pi ish isbatov, ugmul yedei adam yashivlo. He says ish is more of a higher level name. Ish is like a sar, like a prince. And he brings a few psukim. Mi samcha ish sar v'shofet. Right, so Ish is a more of a princely name. So we'll explain that in a moment. Why it's said here. So he says as follows: that a person who sees someone else not doing something right. So we have a mitzvah in the Torah, to rebuke your friend. But the pasuk ends off, "Lo tisa alav chet." It's not supposed to be done through a sin. Sometimes people don't like getting rebuked. People don't like getting told off. So if you tell them off in a way where they get offended or whatever, then okay, you've defeated the purpose. But if you rebuke them in a way that they're going to, hopefully accept it and grow from it, then that's the proper way. So he says as follows: if the person listens to you, if let's say you tell someone, hey, you know what? Let's say, you're not eating kosher. I think that you should, try eating kosher. It's a good thing, etc. If the person listens, then, and they now start keeping kosher because of your influence and the way that you spoke to them about it, etc., they get rewarded for what they've done. And the person that helped initiate them doing that also gets rewarded. It says the Gaon of Vilna, kemo ha'oseh be'atzmo, as if he himself is doing it. He now influenced this guy to go from that path and now be on the good path, or now he takes upon himself this mitzvah. So the person that influenced, it's as if he's doing it as well. So that is the first part of the pasuk, which is mi peri pi ish isbatov, from the mouth of man. And Ish, we said, is a higher level type of man, a sar, he will get good. So just from my mouth, telling this person, hey, why don't you, be a little bit, better, etc., do this, do that, and why don't you wear your tefillin every day, it's a good thing. And now the person got influenced, so I just use my mouth, but I got reward he gets reward for now him doing his thing, tefillin would say, I get the reward as well, because I helped him get to that point. And the last part of the pasuk, ugumul yedei adam yashivlo, the reward of the hands of man he will get. Now this person used his hands, meaning he actually did, and he left that path, and now he's wearing his tefillin daily, etc., whatever that mitzvah is. So he's doing it with his hands. He's for sure going to get his reward. But he does bring the flip side here. V'im lo yishmalo. Let's say you rebuke someone, but you do it in a way, again, that's not going to cause sin, you do it in a nice way, etc. And the person doesn't listen. So he says from the Arizal that because you used your mouth in the right way to try helping him out, he didn't listen, then could be that you also take his peace. We ask Hashem, give me my peace in your Torah, Hashem. So I'm trying to help this guy. He's not doing his thing. It could be that I could receive his chelik in Torah. And even the opposite, that he could receive the Gehinam that was maybe supposed to go to me. So generally, I heard this for when it comes to Lashon Hara, that if I speak bad about someone, then we don't want to speak bad about people, because then it could be that we get a mitzvah and avera exchange. I spoke bad about him, so it could be that I receive now his averot, and he receives my mitzvot. There's a thing to that. Here he says, with regards to rebuking in a nice way, etc., and if the person doesn't listen, then there could be that as well. If the person listens, says it's a catch. It's catch 22. If the person listens, you benefit, and he benefits. If he doesn't listen, somehow you could also benefit. But of course, the main thing here is you have to do it in a way where it's not causing any sin. Because if you're speaking to the person, you're telling him off or whatever, then you ruin everything, and you've gone down even more. But this is a way how to try to help others. Mipri pi'ish, from the mouth of man. That's what's the higher level type of man, because he's doing things with his hands, this man that's trying to help others. And he's even being zocheh with his mouth, and certainly the person is being zocheh with his hands. B'ezrat Hashem, let's try our best to be the best we can be, and try to help positively influence others around us. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen ve'amen. Rabbi Chananya ben Akashya Omer Ratzah HaKadosh Baruch Hu lezakot et Yisrael לפי חכי בעליהם כולם ישראל שנאמר אדוני חפץ למען צדקו יגדיל תורה וידיר